You're watching Goal Rush Report, your home for football's breaking headlines, bold reactions, and stories that dig deeper than the scoreline. Let's dive into today's massive update from West London, one that could reshape Chelsea's future in a matter of weeks. Chelsea remain one of the Premier League's great enigmas this season. One week, they look like world beaters, taking apart sides like Liverpool or even holding their own against Paris Saint-Germain. The next, they're barely scraping through against lower league opposition like Lincoln City. The League Cup tie against Wolves this week summed up their season perfectly. Moments of brilliance intertwined with chaos. The Blues stormed into a commanding 3-0 lead through dazzling goals from youngsters Estevao, Andre Santos, and Jamie Gittins, showcasing the exciting new generation taking shape under Enzo Maresca. But just when fans thought the match was done and dusted, old habits returned. Defensive lapses and a complete loss of discipline turned comfort into chaos. Wolves hit back with 2 goals in the second half, and to make matters worse, Liam Delap, finally back from a long injury spell, saw red after 2 reckless challenges, marking Chelsea's 6th sending off of the season. That a late stunner from Gittins saved the day, but Wolves immediately hit back again, making the final moments a nail-biter. Chelsea escaped with a win, but the performance once again highlighted their biggest issue, a lack of control, maturity, and consistency. While Enzo Maresca still enjoys public backing from the board, behind the scenes, tensions are reportedly building. The Italian's possession-heavy style has divided opinion among Chelsea's hierarchy, with reports suggesting several senior figures are not aligned with his approach. According to Caught Offside, Chelsea have begun laying the groundwork for a potential managerial change, and they already have a name at the top of their list: Andoni Iraola, the current Bournemouth manager. Iraola has been one of the Premier League's quiet success stories. Since arriving on the South Coast, he's transformed Bournemouth into an organized, fearless, and energetic unit. His first 2 full seasons brought finishes of 12th and 9th, and this year, the Cherries have started even stronger, sitting second in the table, just behind Arsenal, with only 1 defeat in 9 games. For Chelsea's leadership, Iraola represents a blend of tactical structure and attacking risk-taking, 2 qualities they feel have been missing since the Thomas Tuchel era. His ability to develop young players and integrate high-energy football could fit perfectly with the club's long-term vision under Todd Boehly's project. Although there's no immediate plan to sack Maresca, the fact that alternatives are being discussed speaks volumes. Chelsea sit 9th in the table, well off the Champions League pace. With expectations sky high and the patience of ownership limited, failing to secure a top 4 finish could spell the end for Maresca before the season concludes. While the managerial situation simmers, Chelsea's recruitment team has also been busy. The Blues are said to be closing in on a move for Joaquin Panichelli, Strasbourg's red-hot Argentine striker who's lighting up League One. Panichelli has been in sensational form this season. 9 goals in his first 10 matches, including a brilliant brace against PSG that caught the attention of Europe's elite. Both Barcelona and AC Milan are tracking him, but Chelsea's unique ownership structure could give them the edge, because both Chelsea and Strasbourg are owned by the Blueco Consortium, led by Boehly and Iraola. Negotiations can move swiftly, though the deal must still meet fair market value rules to avoid financial breaches. Chelsea are exploring a transfer model similar to the one used with defender Mamadou Sarr earlier this year, buying the player and loaning him back to Strasbourg until next summer. The idea would be to lock in his value before his price skyrockets. At just 23, Panichelli's mix of pace, power, and clinical finishing could be exactly what Chelsea's attack has been missing. João Pedro's early season spark has faded, while Liam Delap is struggling for match fitness. Bringing in a striker already firing in Europe could transform their cutting edge, or at the very least, provide much-needed competition up front. With Chelsea's XG among the league's best, but their conversion rate among the worst, a finisher like Panichelli could turn draws into wins and restore confidence to a side that still struggles to make dominance count. Amid the noise surrounding the dugout and potential signings, Chelsea also face a key absence that's hurting their creativity: Cole Palmer's injury layoff. The England international hasn't featured since September due to a chronic groin problem. Initially, hopes were high that he would return shortly after the October international break, but Maresca has now confirmed that Palmer won't be back until December. Speaking in his pre-match press conference before the Tottenham clash, Maresca said, "His timeline is exactly the same. The idea is for him to return in December. It's a blow for Chelsea, as Palmer has been one of their few consistent attacking outlets since joining from Manchester City. His ability to create between the lines and deliver under pressure is something the Blues have sorely missed. Without him, Chelsea's attack has looked disjointed, relying heavily on young wingers and midfielders to shoulder creative duties. Getting Palmer fit and firing again could be as important as any signing or tactical change Maresca makes it. As November begins, the stakes couldn't be higher. Chelsea's upcoming fixtures include crucial league games against Tottenham, Brighton, and Manchester United, matches that could define Maresca's future. If the Blues find form and string together wins, the pressure may ease. But if inconsistency persists, the club's leadership may decide that patience has run out, paving the way for Iraola, or perhaps another name entirely, to step in at the same time. The January transfer window looms large. Whether or not Panichelli arrives, Chelsea will be active, targeting reinforcements not just up front but across the back line, where suspensions and red cards have exposed their lack of discipline. For now, the message from the club remains one of calm, at least publicly. But behind the scenes, the wheels of change may already be turning. So, could Andoni Iraola be the next man in charge at Stamford Bridge? Will Joaquin Panichelli become Chelsea's new number 9? And most importantly, can Enzo Maresca steady the ship before it's too late? Whatever happens, we'll have it covered for you right here on Goal Rush Report. Your home for football's biggest stories, bold opinions, and the drama that makes the beautiful game truly unpredictable. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single twist in Chelsea's wild season. Because at Stamford Bridge, the story is just getting started.